Hello internet, my name is ToryKo. Welcome back to my channel. Today, you see me being a little awkward all around with my phone. Let's hope that I'm gonna be able to transfer this audio file to my Windows through the iPhone. If it's not gonna work, then you're gonna see me awkwardly speaking to you guys with the phone next to my face. Embarrassment moment. Never mind. As you can see, the background tiny bit changed. I got changed my lovely table as well. I got changes in my wall. I will post a video where I was organizing, decorating my wall as well, so hope you're gonna like it. It's pretty dark actually. One moment. I got a sad news and kind of good news. They all are related, so I don't know which one is sad and which one is good news. I'm leaving UK, I'm leaving London pretty soon. It's gonna be in August. So, don't know guys when you're gonna see this video, because it will be cool to film my moving out process and at the same time post this video and then later film. So we'll see how it's gonna be anyways. Everything is random. It's gonna be another random life update as always. I'm just gonna say whatever is happening in my life without the specific scenario. I do have a couple of keywords somewhere written in my notebook, but again, it's gonna be a pretty random. You can see. Oh, блядь. I didn't film myself for so long, so again I'm catching some kind of cringy vibes, and I think I will never get used to filming myself, because I don't know how am I supposed to act in front of the camera. Feels like whoever I'm watching on YouTube, everyone knows what they do. Everyone knows how to act, and they'll act so natural. So if this is me natural, it means I look kind of dumb and crazy. According to the topic, after 6 years living in London, I decided finally, I believe so, to move back to Estonia, and I will give you around 10 reasons why I decided to leave UK, what made me to decide, and how it's gonna impact my relationship, and who is gonna get Yumi at the end of this video. As always, the hot topic of most of my videos, but the thing that is literally I'm mentioning most of the times is the hospitality. Before moving to London, I never worked in hospitality. Some of my friends worked in hospitality, but it was something like either a waiter or having some kind of kiosk in an old city in Tallinn to sell some kind of fried nuts, like a smoky almonds or sweet almonds. Nobody ever complained about it, so everything been sort of okay. I never had exact picture of the hospitality, how it works, what's going on, blah blah blah. Yeah, the only job experience I had is working in a construction factory where my brother was working as a manager, and it was pretty nice. I think at that time I was earning around €4 an hour, which was a very good rate, or even 4.80, 4.50, and my break was paid thanks to my brother. And I worked a month and I earned around 500 euros something, and I spent this money on my ticket to London, and then I ended up having just like 300 pounds in my pocket. So I came to London with just 300 pounds in my pocket for everything, with the fact that I paid already from that money, from those 500 euros, some kind of maybe 100 pounds something, 200 pounds something I paid already some amount of it for the rent. I was renting with my friend and her mom a room that we were sharing, so I needed to pay like my portion of it. And yeah, that was the only my experience, but it's not a hospitality. So yeah, I worked in a hospitality only 5 years, because first year my friend's mom, she was having a benefits for being the guardian of, like, for me. So those money were used for the rent. It was like I believe 200 pounds, 240 pounds a month, and I was just adding 10 pounds on top to pay my portion of rent, like those 250. Yeah, and then I started working in a hospitality, and after 5 years of toxic hospitality where you're always not good enough, you always are problematic, you are always dumb. At least with me, I don't really understand why I was treating like I am a piece of junk. Whatever I was trying to say, nobody was listening me, nobody were hearing me, nobody could care. And then I ended up with also mentality towards myself that I don't deserve anything, I'm not good enough, I don't make any sense, whatever I'm saying doesn't make any sense. Even I'm trying to obviously heal this wound, work with this trauma, because I know that I'm worth it, I know that I'm good enough. But at the same time, it's very deep trauma. Like, imagine 5 years boiling in this toxic porridge, you know. It's not gonna take you just like a couple of good affirmation every morning to think like I'm worth it, I smell good, I'm good. It doesn't work like that, at least with me. And I know that I'm good enough. But even now, I feel like whatever I'm saying right now doesn't make any sense, and feels like I'm just wasting my time and wasting your time, whoever is watching this video, basically. Traumas be like, I'm tired of this treatment. I'm really tired of feeling that I am invisible. This emotional pain grows because I don't have a time for myself, and I don't have anything that could help me to release these emotions, release this pain in my chest, as it becomes like a weight, you know. It's just so heavy to breathe even. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that will help me to release those negative emotions, so it collects. It just grows, and in one day I can end up with emotional exhaustion, basically with one of the signs of depression, where you don't feel interest in anything, you feel lack of energy. All you want to do is just lay in bed and just cry, or just procrastinate. And then you start thinking like you are a pathetic piece of junk who doesn't do anything. It's so hard to push yourself to stand up and do stuff, and you're just starting self-hate, self-shame, and self-bullying. Yeah. And I'm tired going through those episodes in my life, because it's not healthy. No. So I need a break from the hospitality. I legit need a break from it. Second thing, I'm fine with London weather. I'm telling you, I'm fine. I'm from the Nordic country. For me, cold weather is literally like some kind of Bali, you know. For me, it's good. I don't feel big necessity in a hot summer weather, like where there's a 30-40 degrees of heat, and I'm like, yes, I'm melting and it's amazing. No, for me, it's a torture. I hate hot weather. I cannot function. I cannot think properly. I hate feeling sticky, sweaty, exhausted, and feeling like I cannot go anywhere because everywhere is hot. Feels like even the pipes are boiled up, and when I'm trying to take a cold shower, it feels like it's not enough cold and it's still kind of warm, even though I do turn the temperature on the maximum for the cold water and it doesn't work. At these moments I want to end up crying in some kind of corner just run away from the heat, especially the weather in London. If you ever saw the news or something, I believe in July it was reached big records in the whole UK history of 40 degrees of the heat, and it was hilarious. I was laying on a floor. I got a carpet floor here, so I just made like a mini version of bed. I put some kind of blanket, like legit like a towel, pillow, and I was just laying, hoping that at least that's gonna be the way for me to cool down. I was even sleeping because I have my life sensei, my cats, you know, because when it's a hot weather, cats are usually sleeping the whole day to keep the energy. So I was just sleeping the whole day. Thanks God, it was the time when I had a break from the hospitality. It didn't work, that's why I'm leaving, but it's another story. And yeah, in other words, if I will be outside was even much hotter than in my apartment. So I don't know how I survived, but as you see, I'm still alive. I survived. And that's what I miss also in Estonia, the snow. I love snow. Nothing, guys, nothing can be romantic than you see the whole street just being white, full of snow. Snow is literally laying, chilling, relaxing on tree sticks, and all the trees are white as well. I'm literally like looking at the window. Obviously it's still UK window, but I'm literally already imagining myself in Estonia during the winter. I miss snow. I really miss it. I miss feeling like, it's like covering myself with a hoodie, blanket, drinking some kind of nice herbal or interesting flavored tea, coffee, and just enjoying my time while outside is cold. The fresh air is still like in the room, and you're just like cuddling with your blanket. If you have some kind of pet, cat, doggy, there's someone next to you and you're just vibing. What can be better? Nothing. And I miss it. The only moment I remember that it was a more or less proper snow, it was 2016 when I just moved to UK. 2016, 2017, something like that. It was the first time like a big snow, but honestly saying it wasn't that big. Not like in my experience with Estonia. And I remember all the newspapers were full of, it's a snow bomb, all the stuff. Even the railway didn't work, the overground and underground as well, due to the rails are not made for such a cold weather, because it was legit maybe really -2, 3, because usually the winter here is warm. It can be max 0 degrees, but for snow to snow, it must have to be lower than zero. But here is mostly like not that cold, honestly saying. So for me, it can be even sometimes summer here in Estonia, which is like, obviously I'm exaggerating, but still you get my point, guys. You get my point. Third thing is the prices for the pets. The veterinary here is quite expensive, more than, let's say, in Lithuania, where's my girlfriend from, and in Estonia. Let's say because of the Brexit, we cannot get a passport for our cat. So what they do, they're giving us like a documents that proves that we like a travel documents that are valid only for 10 days. And the price for it is legit. If it's a private veterinary, it's gonna be around £200 and 220 pounds. Yeah. If it's a regular veterinary, like a pets at home, all the stuff, it's gonna be around 175. I don't know the prices in Estonia, how much it could cost in Estonia, but in Lithuania, this document, this paper, it costs 10 euros, max 20 euros. As long as my girlfriend said, because her mom she not like she's working in a charity, like a pet charity, but they were rescuing a lot of stray cats, stray dogs. They were adopting dogs, so they had a lot of connections. So definitely her mom knows better the prices in Lithuania than both of us. So according to that information, if it's another prices in Lithuania, or even prices in your country, please text below, because I don't believe that these documents are even supposed to cost that much. Even the vet in that private pet center said that the prices here are way too high. Even the rabies vaccination, if it's a pet at home, it will cost then around £58. Again, we did that in a private pet center because we needed to do that ASAP, and the vet at that pet at home was on holidays, and we literally needed to do that rabies vaccination ASAP, and only option was that private pet GP, let's say it like that, private veterinary. It cost us £102. Prices are ridiculous. I said the prices to my mom, and she said that in Estonia this vaccination would cost around maybe 30 euros. I mean, it's not that expensive. Nobody will charge you like over 100 euros for the rabies vaccination. Pet care is quite expensive. It's cool that sometimes it can be like a deal. I remember when we got him when he was a kitten, he was 4 months old. We took like a pack deal for 60-80 pounds. So it was like two type of vaccinations. If you wanna take him outside, then it was the tablet from the worms and also the microchip, and maybe something else, maybe some like a light checkup. So yeah, all this pack, it cost us maybe even £60. If it was separately, it will cost us more. So if it's some packages like that, then it's cool because you can save some money, but some prices are way too expensive. Feels like you need to be rich to afford a pet in London, which is unfair. Feels like it's only the privilege of rich people to have a pet, and I don't like it. Maybe I sound silly, maybe I sound childish, because just in general having a pet is not cheap, but yeah, unfortunately this shit happened. And so I believe that's why it's better to move to a place where the prices, at least for the pet care, is a little bit lower. Not because the quality is bad, just because it's just like the prices are not way too, priced up. I just don't know how to properly say it in English. But I hope you get my point. The fourth one Actually, I need a water break. Good. Oh, the rant here. Guys, this is ridiculous. I swear. No words. First of all, most of the apartments are either way a crap that doesn't worth any pound, any penny, or it's gonna be something like okay, but the prices are too high, and they mostly feels like apartments are not even built for the living. Let me explain. When I was looking for apartment before I met my girlfriend, the studio apartment was like literally box size square meter apartment with a single bed, next to it a kitchen, and in the other corner was legit some kind of shower, like literally like a shower box and a toilet. That's it. I was like, what the hell? For some kind of £800 a month. And I was like, this doesn't worth am I said 8,000? 800, sorry. Oh my god. But it felt like 8,000. And it doesn't worth £800. When I was looking another apartment, it was again like a small studio apartment with like a second floor bed, so it was somewhere on top, and underneath it was legit like some kind of style of living room, but it wasn't like so special. And then I saw like a cupboard, but it's like installed in a wall, and when you open it, it's just like a kitchen, but it's just only, I don't know, oven and microwave. That's it, if I'm not wrong. That's it, I guess so. And it did cost around like £800 as well, which didn't make any sense. Oh my god, it was insane. The new apartments, one of my friends, she got like, in her studio, she got issue with the pipes because the pipes were like 100,000 years old. So she called like a pipe service guy, the engineer, all the stuff, and he said that he gets a lot of calls from the new apartments, like apartments like with the modern renovation, all the stuff, because people are complaining because pipes are leaking or something like that. And he says that just because those apartments are built so quick within like a year, and it's like a very big multi-floor apartment, they're built it very quick and the quality is very bad. And the pipes that's supposed to have long age, long life, they're literally after six months of you renting or something like that, they're starting like molding, leaking, expiring, basically being damaged, being something bad with them. And what I like is they don't, most of them don't have even a washing machine. I used to live in an apartment that was very uncomfortable. It was a room. I was already living with my girlfriend. It was a small room. We had even a massive column in the middle of the room, and the room wasn't that big even. And first fucked up moment is that they gave us a single bed while it's like two of us, so I was sleeping on a bed sometimes, or maybe her, and then we were just swapping because the other one was sleeping on the floor on a mattress. It was hilarious. Obviously we tried to manage maybe a couple of times to sleep together in a single bed, but it was so uncomfortable, so I was just, either way you going sleeping on the floor or me. I don't care, it's like really uncomfortable. And then the kitchen was horrible. It was just a sink and that's it. sink, cupboards, some kind of air microwave. I didn't even understand what's that, because it didn't warm up anything. Instead of the oven and that thingy to fry, we had only electronic one that was that classical single, like a Korean sometimes having that single size thingy to fry or boil things. You just need to plug it. So that's what we had, only one. It was so uncomfortable to cook the food. If you want, let's say pasta with something like a meatballs, so you need to cook everything separately. Oh boy, it was pain in the ass. Not enough space to chop the stuff. Not enough space to put the kitchen was ridiculous. Mini fridge for 2 people. This fridge is nothing. In my opinion, even for one person, that fridge is nothing, because the freezer was like on a upper shelf, and that's it. And it's barely you could put more than a bucket of ice cream and maybe something next to it. And for 2 people, it was nothing. Oh my god. And we didn't have the washing machine, so we needed to go to the basement of the building and pay for the washing machine. So we needed to install app that will connect to that washing machine, and it was costing maybe like £2 or £2.80. And then we needed to use a dryer as well, and it was super uncomfortable because maybe once, if I'm not wrong, one of the people just they just took our stuff and just left it on top of the washing machine. Basically, it's very American style, but it's very uncomfortable and it's very hilarious. It's horrible. And we did pay around £500 for the renting that apartment. No, what am I saying? Sorry, it just each. It was £1,100. With the fact that council taxes were excluded. For this apartment, it's kind of bigger. Now, it's more couple friendly, like dual people friendly. It's not only for one person, but we paying £1,250 a month. Plus, on top, it goes council taxes. Our location is quite expensive for the council taxes, so we pay. It depends, but we're paying like around over £140, £160. So let's say we're ending up each paying either way 75, 85, or right now we're paying a little less because the taxes are divided for 12 months before they were spread on 10 months and 2 months as a break, which doesn't make any sense for me, because then you're paying just twice more. And yeah, so we were ending up paying around, plus we're paying for our Wi-Fi. In the previous apartment we didn't, but it was very shitty Wi-Fi, to be honest. So plus we're paying on top of it bills for the Wi-Fi. It's around £30 a month in general. So each we're paying around £15 or maybe less even. In general, in total we were paying around 1,300 right now. It's actually another reason why I'm moving out. I want to get out of here because we live in this apartment over 2 years. We needed to update our contract, so it's a 1-year contract, and they raised the price mostly because of the bills. Originally we need to pay 1,400. 1,400 plus on top, excluding the council taxes. So imagine, like, it's just like a double price up, like as a bills, because usually when there's a rise in a rent pay. They add in like extra £50 if it's like bills included, but here they literally added like 150 for the bills. So we got very shocked. It's we are not that rich. It's not like we were barely paying this amount, but really we really trying our best to pay for this, even that current pay of the rent, that price. And when we got to know the new price, we were just speechless. The first thing that we started thinking about, it's just to move out to a cheaper place. But unfortunately, it's very rare when you can find a studio apartment where bills are included. So I was like, okay, I'm done. I need to go home. So yeah, here apartments are either way doesn't make any sense. They're very uncomfortable, even though they have some kind of new refurbishment. They looking very European, all this stuff, but they're literally useless and pointless. Or you will rent something ugly that doesn't worth any money, and both of these things are super expensive because landlords know that no matter what they offer you, but no matter how shitty can be apartment, you will take it. No matter what kind of, again, shitty, expensive, you will take it because you want to live in London, you want to like build your life, blah blah blah. No, this is a lie in the style of American dream, in my opinion. So I believe it's just a self-lie, but again, it's just my personal opinion. It's my point of view, and that's how I see this situation. So I hope that you are not gonna bully me for my experience here. Again, whoever finds this city, London, amazing and perfect, it's cool. It's beautiful. As long as you feel happy here, this is the main point. But unfortunately, I'm starting feeling unhappy, and I'm creating a sandwich of reasons why I'm moving out. Hi guys, I just realized that the video about how I left London is really, really long, so I will split it into 2 parts. So bear with me. So thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed as much as you could, and you will subscribe to my channel, like the video, share video, comment down below, because it's always fun and interesting to see your comments. Thank you.